Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. Another pop up. I wanted to take a look today at how everyone is feeling. I know that there's been a lot going on, and for the most part, I think we're getting to the part where we're in resistance mode. So, just going to take a minute to see if anyone is coming in. If you can hear me, please let me know. Thank you. Hi, be encouraged with Melissa. Thank you for joining me. Um, I'll just take a minute to see if anyone else is going to stop in. But anyway, I wanted to, thank you guys. Hi, Steph. Okay, you can hear me. Well, that's good. We need to talk about the resistance and resilience that we need to have at this time because we're getting all this chaos thrown at us. You know what? I'm not sure. And guys, if you can figure it out, you tell me. One minute he says that, he's closing down everything for, the everything federal, right? Then he goes back and he says, he takes it back. He takes it back after, they go to court. The judge says, no, you got to come back and let me know something better than this. We're not just going to let this go. And then I heard today, so he took it back today. But then I heard his press secretary saying something about, no, we're not really backing down from that, and some other crazy words she used. So I get the feeling that, and I'm sure we all get the feeling that they just don't know what the heck they're doing. They don't know anything about legislation or anything like that. And he signed all of these whatever he's doing. He's signing all this paperwork saying, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this, and we're doing that without even consulting anyone else. It's like people are just handing him the paperwork and he signs it. So I'm not sure if we really know where we stand. And the thing about it is, guys, what he signed before just caused havoc with the whole system for everyone. So I'm not sure if they're going to go back to court. Do you guys know anything? We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to figure out. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Beautiful Energy. Candy. Michelle. Anyway, it's so confusing. But the thing that we have to remember, guys, is that, and this is what I see happening, is people are not going to just sit back and let him do whatever he wants to do. He think he has all this power and he can just come in and he can do whatever, just across the board, not thinking about anybody or, how it's affecting anyone. So I see that people are stepping forward. And guys, this is something I'm doing, and you guys need to do the same thing. Get a hold of the people in your community, your representatives, your Congress people, and just blow up their lines. Blow up their lines. Let them know that you don't appreciate what's going on because we put them in office, and they should be doing something, especially Democrats at this time. But it doesn't matter if it's Democrat or if it's Republican. Just make sure you're doing something. We gotta do something. We gotta resist, and not just let him just throw havoc into everything. But again, I think that something is going to come up. I just feel it. Something's going to come up that's going to make him have to leave. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I just want to see right now, I want to read on the collective energy and how people are feeling about what's going on around them. and, the resistance. So, yeah, Steph says DIMS need to call out this clear display of dementia. Yeah, allegedly. Right. Okay, guys, and I just want to put this out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only reading the cards, listening to my guides, and everything that I say is alleged. I'll put that out there from the beginning, so that we don't have any problems. So I just want to know right now, how's the collective? What is the energy around the collective spirit, especially the resistance energy? I hope that everybody is getting the message that we have to resist this. We can't just sit back and let him do whatever he wants to do. He thinks he's the king. He really does. He really thinks that he's the king. Okay, so let's see. How are people feeling, Spirit? What is the energy around the collective concerning resisting the things that are going on, that's throwing havoc and chaos into our lives? How are people accepting this, Spirit? I just saw the Tower card. So that's giving us an indication of what people are thinking. It's very emotional. Here's the Ace of Cups, but it's like it's a new beginning. People are ready. People are willing to do something about this. It's something new, but everybody knows that we can't sit back and just let him, take over and do whatever he wants to do. And people are, that was the Ace of Cups. This is the Four of Wands. People want to take actions, and they're going to put up boundaries to let him know just how far he can go with this. I think people are ready. I'm going to lay out a few more cards here, guys. How's everyone doing today? I'm sorry. I just jump in these days, and because I know my teacups are here, my tribe is here. For those of you that are new, though, my name is Mary, and I appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. So we're going to talk about the energy, the feeling that's going on with people right now as they, settle into this, whatever this is. I don't even know anymore, guys. I really don't. Okay. The first thing I want to know is about how people are feeling about the current chaos, and kind of how it's affecting them. So right now, we have the Six of Pentacles, and people want to get things balanced. They really do. They don't understand why it is that we can't just be human beings and give and receive. Why does it all have to be on one side of the scale? This is the Six of Pentacles, and it is about giving and receiving. And this is where people are really feeling chaotic about what's happening, because it's all about, in the case where we are right now, it's about taking everything away. And then we have this King of Wands here. This King of Wands, this is the person who thinks that they can do it all. But sometimes I think that also, guys, when we get in these places that we are now, a lot of times we're looking for people to come up and give us, we're looking for a leader, but we are our own leaders. We can't sit back and wait on somebody to come up and say, well, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take, in the past, yeah, we had those leaders like Martin Luther King, for instance, but they didn't stay around long, because people didn't like what was going on with, so they got rid of them. There were some in the past, but now it's like we've got to take the positions ourselves as a collective and put that energy together. And you know there's no certain, you are the leader, you are the leader of you are the leader of the people around you, your family. Even if you just think about just that small community, you're going to lead them. Okay, and as you lead them, each person leads their own group. As a collective, we can change the energy that's happening right now. We can stop worrying so much. Well, I'll take that back. We won't let things worry us because we'll know that we have a handle on it. That's what Spirit is bringing forth for me to tell you. We have choices about how we're going to let this chaos affect us. So how are we going to let it affect us? What are we going to do? One of the things is what I just said. Be the leader of those around you. Then we have the lovers. Again, this can be about choice, but also about partnership, about harmony. Lovers is the number 6 again. I always look at the numbers because I like to see where spirit is leading us, and sometimes we're led through numbers. And here we have the second number, 6, which is 6 is about harmony. Okay, bringing things together, because after we've left that five, when you think about the number 5, it's about change. The 5 can be about chaos, um, upsetting things. We got 2 6s here. Okay, so this is where I think the energy of resistance is going to lead us into more harmony. Okay, here we go. We have the tower. The tower showed up again. Remember, guys, I said I saw the tower. Okay, here it is again. It's like we've got to really get in there and resist what is happening. I see this as orange peel being thrown out of, well, I shouldn't say that. Orange peel leaving, you guys know what I mean, um, going somewhere else. Okay, you see the way that tower looks. I just have to be so careful about what I say, guys. I don't want to get flagged or anything like that. But it's going to take us, guys, to bring about this tower moment for those up there that think that they can tell us what to do. No one can tell us what to do. We're past that, guys. We're past that. And we just have to use our power. And that's something I always talk about. You guys will always hear me talk about is getting back your power. And I think this is part of it right now. This is why we're in the space that we are in right now. And I know that we didn't intend to give our power away like we have, and we probably didn't even realize that that is what was happening. But it is. Because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be in this place right now. And Spirit is saying, okay, it's time to take it back. It's time to take it back. You got to resist. Because I think about the fact that he told those federal workers that they tried to lay them all off or fire them, whatever. And then he figured out that he couldn't just do that. They started offering them money. I guess him and Elon will pay you from now to September. Well, what about after September? You're not going to have a job. What about your benefits? What about your pensions? What about all the things that you're used to having? And you've taken this money. But here is what people are noticing too. There's no way that Congress, the system, can pay all those people to not come to work it's like we get these things thrown at us, and then we're like, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? Stop, think, think about how you can resist it. Okay. And it's like people are saying, they must think we're crazy. No, continue doing what you've been doing. And if he's bad enough to fire people and that kind of thing, you got lawsuits all over the place. Okay, if he thinks he can do that. But the thing is, he wants to put his people in there. And you better believe a lot of those that he removed from prison, a lot of those would have those jobs, even though they are not qualified, but they will do whatever he says do. This is where we gotta really pay attention. And I know I keep saying that, guys. We gotta pay attention because what he's trying to do is just illegal. And it's like if I can get them to do this or that, like I'm the president. I say what you do and what you don't do. No, you don't have that. He does not have that power, guys. But this is why we have to stand up and resist. We have to be resilient enough and strong enough to say no. No, this is not the way it's going to go, you know? And sooner or later he's going to figure out, and all those billionaires that he has around him, they're going to figure out we can't do it. We tried, we can't do it. These people are going to fight us back on it. There are laws put in place that says that he can't do it. Okay. So anyway, let me finish. You guys know how I do. I'm sorry. I always I go off on a tangent sometimes. I get going and I just let spirit say what spirit wants to say. Okay. I don't. So um anyway, we felt the chaos has made people feel left out of the cold, left out in the cold. It's made the collective feel like, and everybody's feeling this way, like, what are we going to do? Nothing. Just stand your ground. Make sure you get to the people that, call them, text them, do it 100 times a day if you have to, until you get them and remind them, we're paying you. We're sending you our money. We put you into office and you better do something. I think we have to sometimes really be strong in our language when we speak to these people too. There's no sense in being nice. I think that niceness has gone already. It's gone. I mean, we don't have to be mean, but you do have to be firm and let them know you don't do what you're supposed to do. Don't worry about getting back in office again. Your job is going to be taken away from you. You know, be strong, be firm. You got to write letters, text, call, whatever you got to do it. And then the last card we have up is the Emperor. And to me, this is about the law. The Spirit is saying, you don't have to give in. What I want you to do is take back your power. And like I said, we don't even realize we're giving it up until something like this happens. And then, it's like he thinks he has all the power. What makes him think that he can take everything away from us and we just sit back and look crazy like, oh, it's okay. He said we got to do it this way. So this is the way it's got to be done. No, that's not the way it works. So, I want to look at how this is affecting our spirit, and what we can how do I want to say this, Spirit? How this is weighing on people. I mean, I know, but as I do this, I want Spirit to come through and just help us to define how we're going to move forward in this situation. I know, as I said, we've got to do our due diligence and let them know that we hired them. But this is really affecting our spirits. There's a lot of people that are scared, that are, hopefully it doesn't make people, some people are already sick. I hope it doesn't make them worse because of, we have to deal with this. And that's another thing, guys. We got to stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves. There's people that cannot stand up for themselves for whatever reason. So we got to, people came before us did it, civil rights movement, so we got to be strong for them. And I think we've forgotten because that history, a lot of times we forget about that history. And I think that we haven't, just my feelings, guys, and this is just my feelings, that we haven't raised our children. And I'm just saying, for the most part, I'm not saying everyone. If you've come up and you did okay, and your children, everybody faces the racism, the bias, the bigots, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that. But it may have been a little bit easier for them, so we didn't drill it in as much as the way it might have been drilled into us, that, we may have seen a little more of it. I'm just from my perspective. And they may be just a little more lax than what we would have been at their age. Well, they if you have the programs like affirmative action, they took that away. So we didn't have to worry about that so much anymore. But for a while, that was there. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know I am. I mean, but I just need to talk, I guess. Spirit wants me to talk, so I'm talking to you guys. I think that was a way of giving up our power too, because the power should have been more. We should have passed the power on. And not that they're not powerful. I think if you don't go through some of the hardships that your ancestors or the people, the generations before you, then you don't realize what you have and what you have to fight for. That's just my feeling, guys. And like I said, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but it affects our spirit. Like right now, it's affecting our spirit. I'm getting chills on this, but it's not a good thing when all of this chaos affects your spirit in a negative way. It's not a good thing. And it affects how we deal with people. It affects how we look at the people around us and all that kind of stuff. That's why we have to try to stay in the light. It's because this is their agenda, to bring us down, to take our spirit away from us. So if you have ever had anything to happen to you that just takes your spirit away from you. And I know that some of you have had this done to you. It's just like it's something that just comes along and just takes all of that out of you. This is what we got to fight to keep. We got to stay up. I'm talking to myself too, guys. We got to stay up. We can't let this bring us down. I just thought, let me just see what Spirit has to say to us concerning our spirit and what Spirit wants to know about our spirit, wants to tell us about our spirit. Okay, so let's see. All right, Spirit. What is it that you want us to know right now concerning this information and how to keep our spirit up like we should? Okay. This is good. First card that we have is the Six of Wands. And this is about winning, victory. And Spirit is saying, we are winners. We're here. We can have the victory that we want. We can have it because Spirit has our back right now. Even though this is happening, in the end, we need to continue to look at the end of where we want to be. And guys, again, I want to talk about time. In the meantime, until we get what we want, Spirit is saying we got to remember this is a process, but we are victorious. We are victorious. We have to keep our spirits up and remember that we are victorious. Again, we have the Lovers cards. Another 6, guys. I think Spirit has been talking ever since we've been on this live here. Here's another 6. Partner up with people, like-minded people like you, that you can talk to, that you can keep your spirit up. Don't let anyone come in and take your spirit. That was a gift, God-given gift to you. Don't let anyone come in and snatch that from you, which is what their agenda is. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Swords. We know that Spirit is saying, yes, that's what they're trying. They're trying to steal your spirit. 7 of Swords is about somebody trying to get away with something. And in this case, they're trying to get away with snatching your spirit away from you without you even knowing it. So don't fall into the trap. I was going to say try not to. No, I'm going to say do not fall into that trap. They want us to feel like we're being left out. See, he's taking everything away. He's trying to. He hasn't, but he's trying to take things away. Well, he did with the medical things. He took the diabetic medicines and things like that. He's made them go back sky high. And we have to figure out a way to get that back too. That's another thing that needs to be talked about when we talk to our representatives. Okay? Because a lot of people just can't afford it. It's just ridiculous. I'll continue with cards, guys. And then we have the hanged man. Now, a lot of times people take this hanged man as being the process being slow or things being slowed down. Not in this case. In this case, this hanged man is about awakening, being enlightened to what is around you, to what is going on with you. Okay? So we have to pay attention and be enlightened. And when we see these things come out um, online or whatever, I don't pay much attention to the news anyway. But sometimes we have to do our due diligence and really research and make sure that this is something that can happen. You have to Google it or whatever you have to do before you go thinking that this is taken away from us or whatever. Go online and Google or whatever you have to do and find out for sure if this is something that he can do, or is this another fight that he has on his hands. I think the people are becoming more enlightened to what is really going on and the things that he can and cannot do. His hands are tied pretty much. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is about the seeds that have been planted and reaping the crops of it. Now, I see this as there's certain ways of life that we have been living, and at some point we're ready to reap what we've sown. And I know that some of us at a certain age are not going back. Like Kamala said, we're not going back. We're not going back. Okay? The things that we have sown for our life, Spirit wants us to know they're still there. Don't think that something is going to be taken away from you after you've worked hard and worked long and do what you need to do. It's not going to happen. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, he's trying to take away people's prosperity, whatever that is for you right now. Okay, whatever you got brought along, whatever you built up, whatever your wealth is, no matter what it is, if it's a little or if it's a lot, like I said before, he's trying to make us like a third world country in which we have to wait on them to give us something. Spirit is saying, keep your eyes on whatever it is you have and what you can do to increase that. Don't let him make you think that you don't have, you have to be resilient. You can't let him or the people up there make you think that you don't have a process to this in order to keep your life the way you want it to be. There is a process that they have to go through. And before it's all over, what Spirit is saying, don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to end up in a place where you should be. These people are evil. And before long, we won't have to deal with them. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Hello, everybody. I hope that's helping people because we just need to have a talk. And for some people, depending on who you are and where you are in your life, you don't have anybody to talk about it, talk about it too. And all these things are swirling around in your brain. Well, what if this? What if that? No. What if you stand up? What if you're sure? What if you know within yourself that things are going to be good? They will be. That's the power we have, guys. That's the power that we have. And split the deck. Here he is. He's showing up along with the Nine of Wands, which in this case, I look at this as, yeah, he's standing his ground too, but he may end up behind those bars. Okay. It's going to be a fight, but that's okay. We have to be in it for the long run. Guys, just go get you a bunch of stamps or texts or whatever you need to do. Their phones need to be ringing off the hook. Okay, now I wanted to look at what his health looks like right now. We know that I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, guys, but I do have a feeling it's something. Sometimes, guys, things happen behind the scenes that we don't see. So we have to keep our eye on that too. Yes, Jam, everything's going to be all right. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Keisha says you are important, Miss Mary, for such a time as this. I always ask when I do my little ritual before I come on that spirit helps me to help the people that are here. That's how I feel. I feel like I need to help. I want to help. I want to do whatever I can to help. And it may not be much, but I just ask that spirit speaks through me so that you can hear what it is that you need to hear. So I just step back and I let spirit do the work. It's not me. And I don't claim that it's me. I know that it's spirit that's working. Yeah, I remember, Jam. Um, I think people are just about sick of him. I mean, even his own people. I just, the regular Republicans, because they see how this is affecting them. They can't get away with, it's like they got to join forces too. Thank you, Julie. Let's look at his health right now. This is the energy around his health right now, guys. So let's see what's going on. We'll never know what his health really is because he won't release any of his records. So we'll just let Spirit tell us. All right, Spirit, what's the health right now around Donald Trump? What is this energy around his health right now, Spirit? What is it that we need to know about the energy around his health right now, Spirit? Cards are falling out, so I'm just going to take the ones, as long as it's not too many. I'll take the ones that want to come out. You talk to the Spirit about his health right now, Spirit. And then I'm going to look at Thursday again, tomorrow, guys, again, and see if anything's changed about tomorrow. Okay, just going to pick 5 more. Energy around Trump's health right now, Spirit. I'll bring them down so you guys can see them. I don't want to jump out. Oh. This car just seemed seemed to want to jump out, guys. As I was picking up the other cars is on the top of the deck. But anyway, turns out it's the tower. I'm gonna put that right at the top. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I think that I think he's thinking about that report, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen with that second report, but they did take the other two people. They released them from the. They were part of the trial or whatever, and they released them from it. So I don't know what's going to happen with it now, because people were saying that they couldn't release the report because those people were going to have to stand trial, and they didn't want anything in the report leaked before they got a fair trial. So they released those people from the trial now. They're free. Okay, so they don't even have to go through it now. But I think I heard that like today. So I don't know what's going to come of that. But if they're not on there, it seems like we should get part two. We should be able to get part two to see exactly what's going on with him. So anyway, I think that's her. Seven of Pentacles shows up here again. And I think that's him. The boats and the money, of course, is on his mind, and what all he did to make sure he got what he wanted. But there's some conflict, and this conflict, I think, is going on within his own party, and he can't get what he wants to get done. Now, I'm trying to see if I see anything in here that would tell me more about his health. Could look at this Seven of Pentacles as being, because pentacles represent health too, but this is the only pentacle card that I have. But this is to me, this is telling me there's a lot of something going on with him. It could be the C word, cancer, something like that, eating him up. But this is like above her head. So I would say that it was something mental going on too. And let's see what else. Now, swords talk about the mental, and we have just this one Queen of Swords here. And there's a lot of doves around her. Doves can represent something spiritual at times, but it's like something. Spirit, talk to me about this. I think something in a mental sense is being taken away from him, like cut away from him. That's what I'm getting. I think he's really fighting to make sure that we don't find out what's going on with him. We have the Hermit here. He doesn't want that light to be shown on him. People have been analyzing him. And maybe it's his doctors that we don't know about, but they've been checking him out. He knows what's going on with him. Of course he does. This is judgment. And it's like somebody's calling him home. Look at that trumpet, guys. And the people are jumping in the air. Again, we have the same thing with this world card. It's like things are coming full circle when it comes to his health. Um, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is emotional for him. The news that he has gotten about his health is emotional. And then we have the Six of Cups. That's about reminiscing about the way things used to be. So if I look at these cards in totality, it's telling us, especially with this card trying to jump out, um, there is something going on. And with this tower jumping out like it did, I wasn't going to pull it, but as I kind of put my hand here, it kind of like, jump, was like, take me. Okay. So we know that that tower there is not good. And then there's a lot of something going on. I think mentally, more than anything else, there's something going on. And he's emotional about it. But with that trumpet, that judgment with the trumpet on it, I can see it's like he's being called. Okay, guys, that's all I can say. And these doves that are around here, this is why I read intuitively. And then we have the same thing going on with this world card here. So, yeah, and the hermit. He knows that. I think he knows that inside that it's it's not good within himself. He knows that things are not good. What was at the bottom? Oh, Seven of Wands. So he's on the defensive about it. He probably doesn't want to accept whatever it is that's going on with him. But we know that something is going on with him. Okay, and let's see, what was the other thing I wanted to look at, guys? Remind me. I said it. I should have wrote it down. Um, I should have wrote it down. Yep. Okay. I'm looking at Miss Mom G. Um, will DC federal workers really have to return to the office 5 days a week? I'm going to ask every day until, oh, you may have to go back. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. I don't know what, I think he just wants to make people do that so that they'll quit and he can put his people in there. I wouldn't move until I got an official word, not from him. Okay. Will DC workers, all right, Spirit, show me yes. Thank you. All right, still, show me no. Thank you. Okay, can I ask you a question? Thank you. Can we get a big hug first before we start? Thank you. All right. Will DC workers who are working from home now have to go back to work in the office? I'm getting no. I'm getting no, honey. So don't worry about that. Just keep your eyes on that office door closed. Don't even think about that office. Just keep doing what you're doing. So I'm getting no. Yeah, the federal workers called their bluff. And that's the same thing. I don't know why he would want you guys back in the office, though. Did anybody, you know what? I didn't get a chance to look this up, but somebody, I heard somewhere, now this may not be true, but Google has, somebody can look it up. Washington, instead of Washington, D.C., it just says Washington. So could he have done something to change something in the meantime where we're looking the other way? I don't know. Okay. Is Joe back in Washington, D.C.? Yes. Thank you. Is Kamala Harris back in Washington, D.C.? Yes. But somebody says she has a home there, an apartment there or something. What? I'm looking at yours, Jam. Okay. Um, mm, there was another question that I wanted to read on. Well, let's read on. Um, let's read on Kamala's energy. No, before that, you know what? I want to read on, guys. I want to read on what we have to look forward to, what's coming for next week. Let's see what we have to look forward to for next week. Let's see if anything has changed. All right, Spirit, as a collective, tell us what is it that we have to look forward to next week. Next week, how will things look next week for the collective, Spirit? Okay. I get mine's done, so I don't know what it is that I'm using more. I just go in and get them done. Thank you. Okay, what's happening, Spirit? What can we look forward to for next week? What can we look forward to for next week, Spirit? Give us information for next week, Spirit. I'm going to pull 3 cards for, let's say, Monday. Monday is the day that he's supposed to meet with the judge, but I don't know if that's still going to happen, concerning him taking away all the federal benefits, because he he supposedly stopped it, whatever way. I don't even know how it's working. But we'll do that. We'll do, let's cut. Then we'll do 3 cards for each day. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And guys, you can always go back and look at the video as those days come along. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, we'll go to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck, so we may be getting something. Oh, thank you. Who is that? I got to ring my bell. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And for those of you who don't know or who are just watching it, because someone asked me in the comment section, why do you ring that bell? It's because of the donations and to let you guys know that I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, so let's go with Monday. The 3 cards we have is the Ace of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so we're talking about when aces are always about something new happening. So Pentacle, we're talking about maybe something to do with finances. We may find out something new about some finances, or maybe even a plan, some kind of plan that's being worked on. And then we have, finances. I'm going to say finances because we have the High Priestess here, and it's about secrets coming out. The High Priestess has the secrets about the money. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is someone standing, well, on the defensive. Okay? So it could be Monday, something could come out about some money or something that we didn't know about in the past. And someone being on the defensive. And you know who the first person is that comes to my mind? I need some water here. It could be, see, I don't know if he still has that appointment or not, since he rescinded it. If there's still something to talk about with the judge, it could be about that too. So we got to keep our eye on Monday. Then Tuesday, we have the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so Tuesday, there's going to be some kind of heartbreak because, okay. A choice. I feel like this is my White House card. 4 of Wands. A choice that was made at the White House or concerning the White House or something to do with the White House. And regret, heartbreak, despair, all of that kind of stuff. Could even mean heart attack. Okay, and Wednesday, we have Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. So this is about a woman. there's some kind of disappointment. These two cups here, we have the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. They're not really big cups, as far as that goes, but because they're the Page and the Four are kind of minor. But there's some kind of information that we're going to get that's going to disappoint someone. And the Page of Cups is going to bring the news. It's going to be emotional. It's going to concern a woman, the Queen. Could be Kamala. It could be information about how things really went. And it's going to be emotional for some people. When we look at the White House, what happened at the White House on Tuesday, this could be a part of it. Because there's heartbreak at the White House on Tuesday. Yeah. Just looking at these cards, guys. The more I look at them, the more I see. Okay. So then we have, so Monday, Tuesday, we're on Thursday. Thursday, we have the Fool. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Queen of Cups. It's kind of like, we're looking at the Fool, which sometimes we can look at the Fool as being like a new start, a new beginning, like a start over. Or we can look at it as someone that's taking a risk or someone that's really being foolish. I think this is about someone being foolish that has taken some action. That created something or that took some kind of action. And now this Queen of Cups. See, this Queen of Cups to me is always that intelligence lady, Arville Haynes, I think that's her name. So maybe there's going to be some more information coming in concerning that, concerning the vote, the information that she brought in the beginning about somebody that took a risk and, created some kind of action, something happened. And it may be we are getting some more about that report. She keeps showing up. And I don't know when we're going to see the fruits of her showing up, but she keeps showing up. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. That's about somebody working really hard or doing something over and over and over again. And then we have the Sun, exposure, and the Magician. These are major arcana. So on Friday, guys, next Friday, we're going to find out something going on. There's going to be some exposure about the manipulation and how it went on over and over and over again. The manipulation could be about the vote, because these pentacles can also be about the vote. So it could be about the vote and how something happened over and over again, maybe like in each state. And we're going to get exposure about it. We're going to get exposure about the manipulation of it. So look for Friday to be a big day, just like tomorrow should be a big day, guys. And Tuesday. Let's see if I got any more major arcana. Well, just Monday we have one, but we had those two on that day. This day, Tuesday, I kept looking at because we got these swords. And whenever the swords show up, that means something is, swords are sharp. So that means that something is going to happen on that day. And I'm looking at it at these, it's like in a sense, someone could really be put up their defense and be really, you can't move me, that kind of thing with this Two of Swords. The way this one looks too, it's like I'm just gonna do whatever I say I want to do, but then this could be like a heart attack, you know. And then normally in the regular deck, I call this the White House card, you know. So it could be something on Tuesday. So we're looking at Tuesday for sure and Friday. But we should be getting some information. We should be getting something tomorrow, some kind of information, something. But even just watch and see if something happens, guys, that um, that's not real noticeable. They may just put a little blip about it or something like that too tomorrow. But I think it's something big. Something's going to happen tomorrow or Friday. I don't know. And then we can look for something to happen again the next week. I can't imagine him. Oh, okay. Thank you for the member donations. 2 member donations. Who did it? Let's see. Who did it? I want to call out your name. I appreciate you guys. Here you go. Steph, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's see. Kind of see if I got any more questions as you guys. I don't know how Spirit, how are you going to work this out for us, for Kamala, to get Kamala in here? Let's see if we can get some information, Spirit. All right, Spirit. Can you give us a hint about how you're going to work this out for us? Let's see if we can get something, guys. I think that's a good question. I don't know if we'll get it, but we'll see. Give us a hint, Spirit. Okay. Layla wants to know if the house is going to be blue. All right, Spirit. Will the house go blue in February? Will the house go blue in February? Yes. It says yes. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, next Friday. This week, something's going to happen too. I'm thinking it's going to happen tomorrow. Something's going to happen tomorrow, but of course, we don't know about timing really, but something is coming up. I say Thursday or Friday, and then next Friday, we can look for something else major to happen next Friday. So we got 2 weeks. This is, 2 weeks. All right, Spirit, can you tell us anything about Kamala getting in? Any information concerning Kamala getting in office, Spirit? Any information? All right. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is Sword of Truth. I guess that's saying when the truth comes out. So let's see what else we get. Well, I know the spirit is listening. Wow. Okay. So the first card that we have is the Hierophant. Now this is about the, institution, that kind of thing. I don't think that would be, sometimes we call that the Pope too, but in this case, no, we're talking about the institutions. And we have the Six of Pentacles. When the votes are balanced, the Ten of Pentacles, when we talk about the lost votes, see, they're in that chest right there. Then she'll move forward. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I think this is talking about her heart in a sense. It's, I think, yeah, she was hurt. She was really upset. Her heart was broken, but this is in the reverse. So I got a feeling it's like she's got to kind of let go too of the hurt. And then, because I'm sure Spirit is working on her too, Then we have, yeah, that's when there will be change. We have the Five of Pentacles here. And yeah, her heart was broken when she feels like this Five of Pentacles. Remember, guys, what I said about fives, they're about change. Okay, so it's right next to this heart being broken here, but getting better is what I'm getting because it's in the reverse. And she'll feel like she doesn't feel like she's been left out in the cold. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. I still think, okay, it's not that she's not ready, but I think she's going through something, guys. This Four of Pentacles here is like, it's taking a while for her for things to happen. And she's waiting until everything is clear. And she knows that she has everything. She's going to make sure that she has, it's like they're giving her all the votes. Do you see that? So it's got to be made clear. And then we have the King of Cups, Biden. As soon as that everything gets straightened out about that vote, and as it does, she's got to release that resentment because of what happened. Okay. And that's when she's going to move forward. The time, you already know. But like I said, at the bottom of the deck, the Sword of Truth. So the truth has got to come out. She's still coming, guys. She's still coming. Okay, so let's see if I got any more questions from you guys. Yes, guys, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. I think something is going to come down with Mike Johnson, guys. And I should read on that because I just saw that about Hakeem. Yeah, I'm keeping the faith. Not everybody has it, I don't think. A lot of psychics are still keeping the faith about it. But it's got to happen the right way so that we don't have a civil war. See, that's the problem. And I think that's been the problem the whole time. Do I need to change cards? Okay. All right, I'll change cards. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Let's look at Mike Johnson. See what's going to happen with Mike Johnson. He's the speaker right now, so. And he was in that reading I did yesterday, guys. You remember? Something came up. Well, his name came up to me, and then I couldn't figure out why. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate that. All right, Spirit, tell me about Mike Johnson. That one to come out. There you go. Mike Johnson, Spirit. Tell me about Mike Johnson. Okay. Mike Johnson. Wow. Okay, we know that he was in collaboration with people concerning money, of course. I think that's the thing that that he's going to have to go to court for something about some money. And then we have the Knight of Coins here. That's where his focus was, but we're going to get some information about that. Five of Cups is not going to be good for him. He's going to be very regretful and wish that he hadn't done whatever that was. Then we have the Four of Swords here, of Swords. So he's going to have to make a choice about when it comes to whatever he did. So he thought that this is where he thought that he had really, he thought that he had won. And he made plans. It has something to do with overseas. And then we have the Six of Cups here. And whatever he did in the past is going to come forward. We have the Three of Cups. That's celebration. So this is about, I think this is talking about everything that he did in the past. First cards are talking about what's going to happen next. And then we have the Two of Coins. So he's trying to balance things before things get out. So he was in a space where he thought that he had really gotten it all, but things are changing. The energies around it are changing from what happened in the past to what's happening now. Doesn't look good for him. So, but we knew already that he wasn't going to be there long. I mean, um, I'm really surprised. Well, I don't know who he would put in there if he got rid of him, but I think that they're going to go around the same time. That's just my, that's what I think. So, there was another question I think I saw. Oh yeah, I want to know about him too. I hope not. Okay, I'm looking at Keisha's question. Will RFK Jr. become confirmed? All right, Spirit. We need to ask you a question about RFK Jr. Is that okay? Thank you. Will he be confirmed in the Senate? Oh, I'm getting yes. Well, I want to ask my pendulum too, though. All right, show me yes. Thank you, stop. Show me no. Thank you, stop. My name is Mary. Thank you. Will RFK Jr. be confirmed in the position that he is seeking? That says no. Maybe I didn't ask it right. All right. I need the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Spirit. Will RFK Jr. be confirmed in the position that he is now seeking? No, I must not have asked it right. No. He won't be confirmed. Thank goodness. Oh, there's a blackout there. I'm looking at New Elda Grant. You had a blackout. So hello to you. How are you? Okay, you asked the same question. So is it still going on? I think it's still going on, right? His confirmation. Is the Kennedy confirmation over, Spirit? Is it over? Okay, it's over. Okay. But we got that he's not going to get in, so. Oh, it is over. Okay. So when will we know, I wonder? I'm not sure when they let him know. Okay, Jam, are you saying that he's not confirmed? Guess we. Yeah, he is a fruitcake. Or is that what your rod said too, that he's not confirmed? Yeah. Oh, they vote the day after. Okay, good. So we should know tomorrow. Hmm. We should know tomorrow. Oh, somebody says it's not over yet. The day after, it's not over yet. No, they're saying that it's not over with yet. Okay, guys, so let's look at um, okay, let's look at if something big is still happening tomorrow. That's what Ruth wants to know. So let's see. All right, Spirit, tell us about Thursday in Washington, D.C. Well, tell us what will be happening tomorrow, Thursday in Washington, D.C. What will be happening tomorrow, Spirit, Thursday in Washington, D.C.? Thursday in Washington, D.C., Spirit. Thursday in Washington, D.C. Or Mar-a-Lago. Could be happening there. Okay. What's happening with politics on Thursday? Put it that way. All right, Spirit. We want to know about the politics on Thursday and what's happening around Trump. Politics on Thursday and what's happening around Donald Trump. Politics on Thursday and what's happening around Donald Trump, Spirit. Politics on Thursday and what's happening around Donald Trump. Politics on Thursday and what's happening around Donald Trump. Politics on Thursday, yeah. And what's happening with Donald Trump. That's what these are. It's going to involve Joe Biden, whatever it is, because he's at the bottom of the deck, like the foundation. We're talking about the Seven of Swords, of course. It's about somebody getting away with something, and it has to do with Russia. And a lot of confusion. We have the Temperance card. Okay, I need to know. I got to clarify that one. But it's about someone that's trying to hold on tight. I'm getting to their position. Okay, let me clarify that Temperance card. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the temperance. What's that about? Ooh, okay. Truth. Again, we get that sword of truth. Okay, it's like we've been waiting patiently for the truth. So yeah, something's going to happen. I think somebody is going to be. We're going to find out that about someone that tried to get away with something and it has to do with Russia. We're going to find out the truth about something. Well, we know what it's about whatever he did. We don't know exactly what it is that they may come out with, but it's going to be something. It's going to cause a lot of confusion. So, yeah. See, I'm wondering about that report, guys, that supposed to be coming out. They're going to release that. Yeah, they're talking about stolen election stuff. Yep. Yep. So whatever it is, we just got to keep our eyes peeled to what's going on. It's something that we've been patiently waiting on. So, but we know that information is coming out soon. It's got to be if she's going to take office in February. And I keep saying that she is. So, just hit the like button, please, everyone. It helps me. It helps my channel. So if you haven't, please do so. Okay. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think tomorrow and Friday, guys. I really do. I don't know why I'm feeling Friday too, but maybe tomorrow will be a start. Because it's like this week, we didn't expect all that federal stuff to come out, and it got everybody confused and upset and all that. That's what I'm saying. Kind of look for something that you wouldn't expect to happen too. But yeah. So let me see. Let's I keep hearing that Elon Musk is sick. Have you guys heard that? Besides the head, I mean, entertainment purposes only, alleged. So let's read on him. Let's see what he's doing, because they moved him out of the White House or something, or some down the hallway or something. He was too close to Trump. I don't know what difference it makes, though. Still gonna have him doing whatever he wants him to do because he bought him. So let's take a look at muskrat. All right, Spirit, talk to us about muskrat. What's going on with him right now? Tell us what's going on with my spirit. What's going on with my spirit? What is this energy right now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's enjoying his time at the White House. It's like with this Page of Wands, information is going to come through concerning money. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to be getting some information about him too. But it's concerning the money and the vote. Okay. That's coming through quickly, soon. But we have the Death card. We have the Ten of Wands. So it's like some kind of transformation, a new beginning, and he's really burdened by it. I think he wants to be the emperor. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles again. I really think this is talking about we're getting something about his health in here too, because we got three pentacles. I mean, I know we're talking about the vote and we're talking about the money, which he has. But then we got this Death card here. And we got this is what he wants to be as the emperor. But then we got the, he wants to be in charge. And then we got the Ten of Wands. So I think he's at the end of whatever that burden is concerning his transformation. Every time I look at this Page of Wands right here, guys, I guess he knows who he is. See the clothes that he's wearing? So I don't know. Haven't heard anything. I know he makes a lot of babies. Sometimes people make a lot of babies to make sure that people don't see who they really are. Got a lot of baby mamas. So that could be part of it. Let's see. Oh, JD Vance. Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. Was there a question about him? Well, let's see what JD Vance is I think he's given up a lot of information, guys. I really do. He's trying to save himself. Especially since they just pushed him out like they did. Let's see. All right. Spirit, tell us about JD Vance. Can we ask you a question about JD Vance? Yes. Thank you. Did he give up information about Trump? Yes. Thank you. Does Trump know this? Does he know about it? Does Trump know that he gave up information about him? That's a no. Um, does J.D. Vance really want to be president? That's the halfway. Did J.D. Vance get in over his head? Yes. Has he changed his mind about being president? Yes. If something happens to Donald Trump, would he take the position as president? No. Thank you. Is that because the election was fraudulent? Is that why? Yes. Thank you. Um, does J.D. Vance have a problem with knowing who he is? Yes. Does he not accept who he is? Yes. I want to ask if he's a wimp, guys, but I'm not going to do that. I shouldn't do that. I'm getting crazy with it. Wow, that's a good question. And Dion, he got too much. He don't even need to be up in there. Well, I'll ask. I was going to lean on it, but I'll ask. Okay, is Elon trying to rewrite the requirements for being president? He can't be president. He can't. That's written in stone. He can't be president. So, is Elon Musk trying to rewrite the requirements for being president? I think that's a maybe. He might be trying, but that don't mean that's going to happen. He's okay. Spirit, tell me, is Elon Musk trying to rewrite the requirements for being president? I think that means that he wants to. Okay. Will he be able to rewrite the requirements for being president of the United States? No. He is already too close. Will he be going to jail soon? Yes. I mean, soon in our time, guys, we don't know what that is. But you're welcome. Yeah, that's where he needs to go, to Africa. Go back to Africa. Yeah, well, maybe he'll fly off to Mars. That will work too. I don't understand that. Jam. There you said chip two nose. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, honey. You're gonna have to explain that to me. What you're saying. So what about What's his name? Steve. Uh, I always forget his last name. The racist that got back up in there with him. You guys know who I'm talking about? Steve. What's his last name? No, not Bannon. The other one that's right next. That's helping him with the Project 2025. Okay, Carol wants to know, will there be a Miller? Right. I got to read on him. Let me write this down. Okay. Will there be a mental health check or requirement for running for president? Well, you got to make sure that they don't have something going on like what he got on going on right now. I mean, will there, all right, Spirit, will there ever be a mental health requirement for running for president? Will the mental health be checked? I wonder if they already do that, though. You know, we just don't get his report. Will there be a mental health check for president? I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what it says. Strength, yes. 4 of Wands, yes. 8 of Pentacles, yes. But I think, you know, they already do that. So we just don't get we don't get whatever's going on with him. Steve Miller. Yeah, I can't stand him. I just don't like him. Got to read on him, though. And I'm going to light my sage because I think he's evil. He's another evil one. God knows what's going to happen with him. His own family disowned him. So, you know, it's got to be pretty bad. Tell me about Steve Miller. Steve Miller Spirit. Then I want to read on Project 2025 and see how far they're going to get with that. There it is. All right. Steve Miller Spirit. Tell me about Steve Miller. What's going on with him? What's the energy around Steve Miller? The energy around Steve Miller Spirit. Okay, you know, he's a Russian asset also. And there's some woman around him. I don't know, is he married? And then we're talking about the government, the institution, that kind of thing that he's into. Then we have the Page of Cups. So we're going to get some information coming in about him, but we have the Sun. He's going to be exposed. He's going to be exposed too. but he's definitely a Russian asset. It's like they just gave our country over to Russia. Let's read Project 2025 and see how far, see if they're going to get away with that. Okay, he is married, has a child. Okay, there's some woman around him. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Are they going to be able, tell me about Project 2025, Spirit. Will they be able to implement what's in that project? Tell me about it, Spirit. Project 2025. Project 2025, Spirit. I don't know who wrote that, but well, Steve Miller was part of it, and J.D. Vance and some others, I guess, all of the ones that thought they could come in and change the world, and now they're seeing they can't. Okay. Project 2025, what's going on? What can we expect from Project 2025, Spirit? What can we expect from Project 2025? Project 2025. Joe Biden always shows up, guys. He always shows up. Okay? What? He shows up at the end. Okay, so they worked really hard on this. They're going to work hard to try to get it through while they're at the White House, while they're there. But there's a lot of resistance. They are not going to get anywhere. There is a lot of resistance when it comes to this. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's all about the money, how they can get more money for themselves. That's what it's about. But Joe Biden shows up. He just always comes through. So, no, there's a lot of resistance to it. So they're not going to get anywhere with it. But it's about the money. But we know that already. So that's nothing new. Yeah, here's the high priestess at the bottom of the deck. We know she's all about having those secrets. So we're going to find out more about it. Exactly what their plan was. Right, quiet breeze. That's what I believe. Yeah, he wants to get a third term. That'll never happen. Well, let's ask Nola. He said he won't finish this term. All right, Spirit, will T-Rump finish this term of his presidency? Will he finish this term? No. Wow. Okay. Will he finish this year? No. Will JD Vance finish this year? No. Thank you. Will he make it past February? Will he make it past February, Spirit? Will he make it past February? Will he? No. Wow. Is he a fake president? Is T. Rump a fake president? Yes, he is. I don't know why this is funny to me. I'm making myself laugh, guys, because we already know. Um, let me see. Will he leave office because of his health? Will he leave office because of his health? No. Thank you. Will he leave office because of the fraudulent vote? Will he leave office because of the fraudulent vote? No. Oh, okay. One more question then, Spirit. Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Will he leave office? Okay, I had to clear my mind here. Take any bias I have away, Spirit. Give me the truth. Will he leave office because of an attempt on his life? Yes. You guys saw that. Okay. Keisha says, do the voters really want a dictatorship in the United States? He told them he's going to be that from day one. Do the voters want a dictatorship in the United States? Thank you. No. Is that what T. Rump is trying to do? Is he trying to be a dictator? Is T. Rump trying to be a dictator? Yes. Will he accomplish it? Will he accomplish it? No. Okay. Are the Republicans or whoever voted for him, the people that voted for him, are they happy with the way he's running the country the last couple of weeks? Are they happy with that? No. Thank you. Does the majority of them wish they had voted for Kamala? Yes. Although, yeah, she won anyway, but they voted for him. Um, will they start complaining about his actions? Yes. Thank you. Are there lots of people that are really pissed at what he's doing? Lots of Republicans that are really pissed at what he's doing. Yes. What about the officials that are running the government that are Republicans? Are they pissed at what he's doing? Yes. Thank you. Are they center? Are they afraid to approach him with the way they feel about things? Are they afraid to? Yes. Thank you. Is that because, are they afraid because, let's see, they know that he can ruin their careers? Yes. Thank you. Does he have other threats that he uses against them also? Yes. Thank you. Is he trying to get rid of all the federal workers so that he can put in place the people that bow down to him? Is that what he wants? Yes. Does it matter if these people are qualified or not? Does it matter if the people that he puts in place are qualified or not? No. Are the majority of the federal workers going to continue to work? Yes. Thank you. Are some of them considering taking the offer? Are any of them considering taking the offer? No. Guys, these people are becoming awake. Okay, so are people waking up to his strategies? Yes. Are enough people waking up to his strategy and to who he is that we can see some kind of shift in consciousness? Yes. Will the way that when people see what he really is and who he really is, will that bring more people together? Will people decide that they need to work together? Ooh, no answer. That means that maybe not. Will some people decide? Yes. Thank you. Will the majority of people decide to work together? Yes. Is that what you're waiting on, Spirit, for us to do? Yes. Thank you. Do we still have a ways to go before we get there? Do we still have a ways to go before we get there? You're not going to answer us? Can we get an answer? No. Oh. We can't find that out yet, guys. This is what we got. This is the thing that we're waiting on to happen. What's happening? Oh my God. Really? Oh. Oh, wow. A plane crashed? Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Jan, this is for you. Does Kamala have a partnership with TikTok? No. What? Oh, wow. we knew that something was going to start happening today, guys. So, uh, hmm. Hi, Angie. Hmm. You're welcome, Kanisha. Wow, I wonder what's going on with that. Okay, I'll ask. Okay, the prank spirit. Can we ask some information about the plane crash that just happened in Washington? Yes. Um, was it serious? Were people hurt? Um, was it a commercial airlines or was it a commercial airlines? Says yes. Somebody said it was small, right? Was it a private plane that crashed? It's saying no. Let me ask my pendulum. Was was there a plane crash around Washington? Yes. Thank you. Was it a small plane? No. Thank you. Was it a commercial plane? I'm getting it was a commercial plane. Oh, let's see. Was it a helicopter? Was it a helicopter, Spirit? Saying no. Saying no, guys. Okay, I think we gotta wait. We're getting a lot of conflicting stuff right now, guys. So did it hit a bridge? Two crashes? Santa Barbara and Washington? Is that what I'm hearing? It hit the bridge. Okay, is this bridge something that people travel over? The energy is crazy over the Potomac. A pickup truck ran off the bridge near Lincoln Memorial, leaving Arlington Cemetery on the 19th. Wow. Oh, it's always busy. A medium size. It was a medium sized commercial airliner. Oh wow. On its way to DC. Yeah, that was predicted. Is he still in Florida? Is Orange Peel still? Is Orange Peel in Florida? Yes. Is he? Will he be in the White House tomorrow? Will he be at the White House tomorrow? Will he be at the White House tomorrow? I'm not really getting an answer on that, guys. Yeah, he wouldn't be on a small plane. NBC is still reporting as a small aircraft near Reagan. That must mean the 14th Street Bridge. Okay, you guys know about that. Yeah, you live there, so you would know. I think the people that are being paid to distract us with chaos is the people that are around him, but I'll ask. I see what you're saying. Okay. Are people being paid to keep us distracted from what Orange Face is doing? Okay, I'm getting yes. Plane collided in the air? Wow. Wow. Hmm. But those were small planes too, the mid-air collisions. They were small planes. Drones. Black Hawk helicopter. Is that one of the political that they? What is a Black Hawk helicopter. Mm-hmm. I figured that, quiet breeze. And you said bridge. Oh, those are what collided, a commercial plane and a Black Hawk? That's crazy. Okay, a Black Hawk is a military helicopter. Is that correct? So it was a jet that collided with the Black Hawk helicopter. That's crazy. How in the heck did that happen? So that was in DC. Oh, 60 people, that's a lot of people. It's a military helicopter. Oh, wow. Oh, why? How would a. You mean to tell who didn't know their coordinates? The military helicopter or the commercial helicopter, the commercial plane? That's strange. Wow. I'm going to read on that, guys. I mean, I know it's early, but let me just read on it. How did that happen? I know it's early. Hmm. Okay, so what about, okay, that's the one that hit the bridge. Am I correct, guys? Which means that would be even more injuries, even more people that got hurt. Okay, so we're getting good trouble. You're saying an airplane crashed into the DC airport and collided with a Black Hawk helicopter. The Pentagon is right there. Oh, okay. This is giving me 9/11 vibes. Okay, Spirit, can we get some information about the crash that happened in Washington, D.C.? Crash that happened in Washington, D.C., the airplane crash. Airplane crash, Spirit, that happened in Washington, D.C. Can you tell us about the airplane crash that happened in Washington, D.C.? We knew something was going to happen, guys. We knew it. Airplane crash that happened in Washington, D.C. Spirit, talk to us about that. What's going on with that, Spirit? What's going on with that? Okay. It's like it was some kind of confusion. Strength. They tried to stay strong. Had to make a choice. It's about something that's come full circle. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles here. That's about collaborations and choices made. Eight of Swords, which is someone that they felt tied up, that like they normally I would look at this card as being mentally, but I think this is deeper than that. That's the Eight of Swords. Someone walked away. But this moon showing up here, I think it's something that it's been hidden. We have the Hermit, which is talking about the investigation. There's going to be an investigation. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody's going to be on the defensive about it. Let me see if I can get anything else on it. Page of Wands. Like an action plan. This Empress again, Russia. Heartbreak. Five of Wands. Some inside fighting like. some things hidden. The moon. The magician, some manipulation. Ooh, I'm not feeling good about this at all. Remember, guys, I kept getting that accident card and I couldn't figure out what it was. So I, I think I'm going to ask the pendulum. I think it's more to this than meets the eye. Okay. All right, pendulum. Is there more to this than what we can see right now? Yes. Was there any manipulation going on with this crash? Yes. Okay, but you said, who said it was near the Pentagon? Because, see, that could be something, that's just giving me a different kind of vibe, guys. Yeah, Keisha, you got that right. It's overwhelming. It's crazy. Just think about what won't they do? What won't they do? Reagan Airport is not too far from the Pentagon. Okay. Yeah, stay in the light, guys. Stay in the light. We can't. Oh, wow. So, I'm not going to ask that yet. It really doesn't matter where someone is. I mean, these days you can always, okay, you guys are thinking that he was, you guys think that this has some, I don't know. My mind's going now, you know how I do. Um, with the fake death thing, okay, he say, yes, that's right, Keisha. Yeah. Um, I'm getting yes on other questions that I'm asking guys that I don't want to say out loud. And you guys can kind of guess what they are. Oh, thank you. You guys know what I ask. Oh, good night, good trouble. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Arsino. Wow. Okay, guys, this is crazy. Okay, let's see if we can get a message. Let's get a message. All right, Spirit, we need a message from you. What can we tell the people, Spirit? I'm going to use the Oracle of the Universe and the Ascending Assertion Oracle. All right, Spirit, give us a message. We need to hear a message from you, Spirit. All right, message from you, Spirit, for everyone. All right. First card up, it says, I trust myself in my ability to walk through any storm. That's a very good message, guys, because of what's been going on. You got to trust yourself. And then this one says, healing, healing. So we got to learn how to heal ourselves. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pray for those people that are in this situation, guys. Got to send them love and hope that there's some survivors. Oh, really? So I wonder what that's about. It's Miss Momji. She didn't say. Is it about his confirmation, or do you think it's about someone on the plane? That wouldn't be good. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. Airplane is near the Pentagon. Wow. Mm. Somebody's got a birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Wow. I don't know. This is got to see what comes of this tomorrow or what happens or what's that guy's name? Pete. Let's read on him. I don't know. I can't say his last name. Pete. Where is this? Where did I see that? Someone put his name back in the chat for me. Pete, whatever his name was, that's bawling his eyes out. And I won't be able to pronounce his last name, but I just want to see it. Pete Hexel. Hexel. Why would he get blamed for it, though? Tell us about Pete Hexel. Oh, is he the new person for the transportation or something? Pete Hexel. Yes, please hit the like button, guys. Pete Hexel. Hexel. Well, Spirit, you know who I'm talking about. What's going on with him right now? Oh, he's demoted. Pete Hicks. Spirit, tell me what's going on with him right now. Okay, I'm not getting anything bad about him, really, just that something about something stolen, but we have the sun. Maybe that's exposure for celebration. And then there's about something stolen, and then moving forward with the chariot, and then an offer. Does that sound right? Because I don't know anything about him. Why would he be crying? No, because this doesn't. Was he involved in something that he shouldn't have been? Thank you guys for the heart. I appreciate you. Hmm. Okay, SKB. I'm reading what you said. They're at the top of the top secret. Hmm. Okay, so tell me about Pete. Hello, Mary. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Tanita. Uh, Pete, what's his name? Pete H. What's going on with him? I got to research him. Hega Hall. Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got to know where they're going, right? How did that happen? I can't figure that out. I never heard of that before. Yeah, Nola. Yep, yep, yep. That's what I was reading on. That's exactly what I was reading when I did the pendulum. Even if they check the black boxes for entertainment purposes only, they're only going to tell us what they want us to know. And it may not be the truth. Oh, is he the one? Okay. Is that Pete guy the one that was a wife beater and had other women and was a drunk and all that? Is that who he is? Oh, thank you. I was trying to figure out who in the heck he was. Okay, so he's trying to get confirmed though, right? He was promoted to Secretary of Defense. Mm. Okay, now I know. Okay, you guys don't think it's him, do you? He did get confirmed. Yeah, okay. JD had to break the tie. Okay, now I know. Wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see if he had it. Let's see. So I must have been reading on the fact that he was happy that he got it, but he was trying to get away with something. Y'all remember the cars, right? Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you for that. Good question. Where is he? Has he shown up yet, guys? Because he should be saying something. There was some manipulation. I saw something. Tina said he's having a rough day. Give him something to do. No, that's not good. I shouldn't have said that, but I mean, well, let's see why he was crying. Why? You could see something. Somebody was trying to get away with something, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Upside down. There's something going on. Okay, so we're going to find out about the truth, but the news is going to come in fast. Somebody knows something. There's a sword of truth. Judgment. Somebody knows something, guys. I don't know about that. Okay. Does anybody know who got fired from the FAA a few days ago? Or there was a situation about the FAA. Does anybody know about that? But okay, so I don't know why he would be blamed for that because I'm sure he's not sitting there watching the coordinates. But who would, if that jet, I mean, that helicopter is such a big thing, why would it be flying around near an airplane like that? I mean, let's hope he wasn't on the what wasn't on the helicopter, guys. Yeah, prayers up for those people that are involved in it. That's just terrible. You saying nobody got hurt? Yeah, we'll get the truth because we got that. But there was that Seven of Swords showed up. That's somebody trying to get away with something. Okay, so some of you are saying that it's not true, and some of you are saying that it is. Okay, so Tina says it's real. She lives in Washington, D.C. Black was from Wichita. Well, it probably would be on the news in Washington, D.C. anyway. It's all over CNN. Lisa says it's all over CNN, so it must be true. It's live on TV. Wow. It's all over CBS too. Okay, then it must be real. It happened. I'm just checking. Everybody's seeing it, so I'm assuming that it really happened. Yeah, American airline jet crashes mid-air with an Army helicopter. Potomac River, where the passenger plane and Black Hawk collided. So it happened. It's real. They got the video here. It's real. They don't have any confirmed casualties at this time, though. So it's real. Mm-hmm. Yep, Sissy, you're right. So the Black Hawk I think it's a helicopter. It happened near Reagan Airport. So it's real. It's real, Jam. Tell us about that spirit. Give us some information about this. More information, spirit, about this plane crash in Black Hawk. Um, there was some kind of action taken, guys, by someone important. Here's a King of Wands. Seeds were planted. Page of Swords. I keep getting that. Somebody knows something. Sword of Truth. It's going to come out, whatever it is, whatever happened, guys. Okay, that's what I'm getting to, Chris. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing you're getting. Which is terrible. Okay, these distractions are getting a little bit crazy now. Yeah, they can stop. That seven of swords came up. That lets me know. Yeah, it's something going on because I use my pendulum too to find out, and there's something going on. Although we may not hear about it, depending on what it is, and sort of. Oh, okay, Chris. Yeah, I got something about him too when I was doing my pendulum. Yeah, but Jam, everybody would it would be all over the news if it wasn't true. Yeah, it happened. I just don't understand um, how that kind of helicopter can collide with a plane. It's got to be experienced people on there. Yes, Steph, that's right. Why and who was in the plane or the helicopter? Um, I didn't say it out loud, Candy, but I don't think so. I just asked to myself, and I asked about people that were involved. Okay. I hear you, Chris. Mm. So the captain, the captain of the plane had to be lower because a helicopter wouldn't fly as high as a plane. Is that correct? Oh, you think so? Let's ask that. Chris, I'm going to ask you a question. Oh, I'm getting yes. I'm getting yes, Chris. Wow. Yeah, we know that. He did that, yes. Yeah, I got something wasn't right when I threw the cars on it. Something wasn't right. Yep, that's what the rod said. I'm gonna ask my pendulum because they shouldn't be in the same airspace. But it was getting ready to land though. Um, thank you. I'm getting yes. It was. It was. It happened, Jam. It happened. So it's on the bridge. So that means that there was some people on the bridge or whatever going across. So it may be even bigger. Mm, yeah, this Pluto is something else. Yeah, it's hard to trust anything. I agree. But they're showing pictures of. I mean, we can only go with what we see and what they're showing us. But I got that it happened. I'll do this. Did a plane crash happen in Washington D.C.? Yes, definitely happened. Were there any casualties? Yes. Were there more than 20 people on the plane? Yes. Were there more than 40 people on the plane? Yes. Were there more than 60 people on the plane? Were there more than 60 people on the plane? So I said it probably was somewhere between 40 and 50 people on the plane. Okay, so, okay. Were there any politicians on the helicopter? Yes. Let me ask again. Were there any politicians on the helicopter? Yes. Were there, okay, Pendulum, can I ask you a question? Thank you. Were there any politicians on the helicopter? Yes. Was there a problem with the plane? Yes. Was it flying off course? Yes. Thank you. Was it flying off course intentionally? Yes. So guys, you heard that. I'm going to ask them to tell me about the plane again. What happened? What happened with that plane? What happened with the plane? Hmm. What happened with the plane? Hmm. Okay. I get two of something, and then the star, there's hopes about this, or this could be even hope about two people, and then there's loss, grief. I think it's related to the White House or, the government and Queen of Swords. I wonder if a woman could be on there. And we get the King of Swords too, so it could be a couple. And then the Hanged Man, which is saying that it may be slow. It may be a minute before we find out. It was three people on the helicopter. I wonder if it was a couple. Hmm. Lisa. Oh, are you saying that because I said a couple? Is Kamala well? Yes. Was Kamala on the helicopter? Was Kamala on the helicopter? No. No, I don't think so. Tanisha, it gave me a no. I don't think she would be flying on a regular plane, but she wasn't on the helicopter. Okay, I'll ask. Somebody asked, so I'm going to ask. Golden Tara, Tara asked, was Pete Hedges on the helicopter? Now, I asked that to myself and I got yes. So I'm going to ask, was Pete Hodges on the helicopter? I got yes again. Now, we have to wait and see, guys. I don't know for sure, but that's what I got. I got that before when I asked. Was Pete H on the helicopter? Yes. Okay, I'm just going to ask this to see what's happening here. Was Donald Trump on the helicopter? No. So Pete could have been on the helicopter, guys. He could have been, but we have to wait and see that for sure. Okay, is he married? Was Pete on the helicopter with his wife? Was he married, guys? Oh, let's see. Okay, it says that was Pete's wife also on the helicopter? I'm getting yes, guys, but we gotta wait and see. Okay, don't. No, don't block her, guys. It's okay. She can have her opinion. It's okay. It's fine. Sometimes we all need somebody to talk to. Yeah, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, everybody has their own opinion, so it's okay and no problem. You got senators? Okay, could be. That's what I'm saying. Don't you know? It happened. It's somebody important was on there. I'll put it that way. That's what I think. You're welcome, Golden. Thanks for the question. Were the people on the plane, on the helicopter, Democrats? Were they Democrats? No, they were not Democrats. Were they Republicans? Yes. Were they affiliated with the White House? Yes. Well, they would pretty much have to be if they were on that kind of aircraft. Okay. Yeah, because it's distractions. I agree. But it did happen. Okay. Were the people on the plane, on the helicopter that crashed, were they MAGA? Yes. Was it a distraction? Was it a distraction? Thank you. Was there any was there any planning for this accident? Yes. So American Airlines said it was aware of, I don't know what that is, that one of its pilots was involved in the accident. Oh, okay. Oh, so Pete got confirmation confirmed? Okay. Okay. Were there any soldiers aboard the Black Hawk? Yes. So how many people does a Black Hawk carry? Okay, so we did see Pete. Okay. So he's okay. So it only carries three. Go for it, Chris. I don't know. I don't know, beautiful energy. Oh, thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. So he wasn't confirmed. I don't know. I'm confused. I guess I have to look. Yeah, I would think it's bigger than a regular helicopter. Mm. I know these energies are crazy right now. Maybe we just don't need to be asking. Okay. Wow. So much stuff is happening. We still got tomorrow to go through, guys. Yeah, Layla, you're right. We're only human. How would they stop it though, Nola? Okay. It's, I'm gonna ask my pendulum. Is someone stopping tomorrow's vote for Robert Kennedy Jr.? I'm getting yes, but guys, again, like I said, we gotta be careful with that. I don't know if that's really. I'm gonna throw some cards. Let's see. Too much is going on. Okay. Because I don't know why they would stop it. Um, well, I'm getting the Six of Wands, which is saying that he is confirmed, and then we have the Hierophant, which is about the institution, and we have the Judgment. So there will be some kind of judge. They're judging him now, of course. So I don't know. Yes, it is, and so we may not. We should. It just happened, so we maybe shouldn't be trying to figure all this stuff out right now either. But I do believe that some hanky panky going on with it, though. I do believe that. Oh, thank you, Candy. Okay, so there were 60 passengers on the plane. 60 passengers and 4 crew. Wow. I don't know, guys. This is getting crazy. I thought somebody said it was American Airlines. I thought that's what. Oh, did they merge or something though? What? My daughter. What is? Wait a minute. What was that question? This is. This is Mary, daughter, making lying to scare you, mirror you, control your rods. I tell what to say instead of them telling you. I don't understand what that is about, Jam. I don't know. How did my daughter get into this? I don't understand that. No, Tina is not my daughter. No, my daughter is not on here. Anyway, guys, Tina says, although we look alike. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow with that because I'm really, we knew that something was going to be going on. It was going to start today. No, thank you, Chris. No. Yeah, you should run. That's true, Tina. Um, there's 2 Tinas. Okay. Okay, guys, let me just give. No, it's not worth it for me. Um, guys, let me just give you a card, especially after that happened. Let's get a card. Let's get a reading for us. Okay, Spirit, give us something. Give us something, Spirit. You should do it, Chris. Why not? Oh, this is a good one for us, guys. It says, instead of giving up, I choose to be patient with myself and the journey that I am on. We're always getting to be patient, be patient, be patient. There you go. So be patient, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to go too. It's been 3 hours. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll probably be on here tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure what time, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you mods and everything, and all of you for hanging in here with me. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a good evening, everybody.